So, good morning everyone. So my name is Michael. So, nice to meet you. And thank you, Pastor Nick. So, I need this time so I can move on. So, really when I got the assignment to speak, so I cannot, suddenly my world stopped. And there were a sleepless night. So. Thank you po. Yeah, but one thing for sure, if this is God's plan, so nobody can stop God's plan.
Yes.
You see, Pastor Nick, they said amen, so you can turn around. Alright, so we are still on God's Portrait of a Family Kingdom series. So the part 2 is a Christian family begins with commitment to God. So this is not commitment with a person to our family, because it's like a promise that we always break. And then notice I underlined the begin, because begin does that mean not always start. Begin also could mean because we have shortcomings, so it's like a second chance. Right, Mami? Yeah, and then this message is not only for family as a whole unit, but it's a individual message. So let this be our guide on how we build our family. Okay, so we are not at the ideal, so we're talking about our family. We are not at the ideal family. There are broken hearts, broken lives, people who have made mistakes, and people who have done wrong things. So combine this together, and this is what we call a perfect recipe for disaster. Right? As the head of the family, we don't want to build a foundation on this. And we always hear this quote, we only want the best for our family. So, what's the next step? The ideal must be what we aim for. It must be what we're pointed towards, and it must be what we're looking at. Right? So, let us begin looking at the ideal, so God's painting and God's portrait, God's picture of a family as intended to be. So, this is how I interpret a ideal family. So, I put as many pictures I can find in Google. Thank you, Google. Yeah, but of course, let not the world be our guide on ideal family. So let us use the word of God to be our guide, right? Too small. So again, let us on Psalms chapter 128, verse 1 to 3. So let us read together and you can see. So, blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walk in His ways and lives according to His commandment. The fruit of your hands, and you will be happy, and it will be well with you. Alright? Your wife shall be like a fruitful vine within the innermost part of our house. Your children will be like olive plants around the wall. So behold, for so shall the man be blessed and divinely favored who fears the Lord. Alright, so the first the first two verses that the writer of this chapter want to teach us is this. Christian family begins with a personal commitment with God. Alright, it's not only the father, the mother, so it's everybody, it's including the children. So let us read that again, or review that again. So, blessed is everyone who fears the Lord. Blessed means happy and sheltered by God's favor. We want this, right, in our family. Yeah. And to fear the Lord means to worship Him with obedience. It's not a fear that we will be getting hurt, right? It's worship Him with obedience. So like we always say here, let us show the attributes of God in our action. So and then one more thing, let us let the action do the talking. Right? So this is the beginning of a ideal family. So on the third verse, the writer laid out the role of each family members, starting from the wife as a vine tree and children as a olive plant. So your wife shall be like a fruitful vine within the innermost of your house. So imagine if you are planting a seed, you will not, of course, you will put it in a place that a sufficient sunlight and water can go through. But it was described that a wife should be fruitful within the innermost of your house. So how great is our wife? So this is just a personal reflection. So the vine being weak, although it's a tree, but the branches are weak and tender, which need propping and supporting. So propping and supporting is us, the partner, the husband. And then we're unto it leaves on which it prunes up and bear very agreeable fruits. Alright? Vine, relative to wine, it is properly used to express weakness and tenderness of the female. But I'm not saying you're weak. I think you're stronger than we do. Alright? Their fruitfulness of bearing children and their care of domestic affairs. So this is the difference between wife and husband who take care of the house. Every time I cook in the house, it's only frying. And then my wife goes in the kitchen and said, "You just fried an egg or a fish, but look at the kitchen, it's disaster." So there are things that really you can only do as children, right? And how as children, although I have my own family now, I have three-year-old son, but I'm still we were compared to an olive plants. Olive plants from the Jewish time was a symbol of richness, joy, and health. So clear. So that's the role of a child. To be a symbol of richness, joy, and health. And we want our child to be like this. Yeah. So, in summary, so I'm not done yet. This is the first part. When God say, "How blessed is everyone who fears the Lord," He is saying to take God seriously. To fear means to be in awe of or to be reverence. Similar thing when we have our child, we tell them, "Do not touch this, do not go there," because we don't want them to get hurt. And then what is our feeling if they don't follow? We get upset. Okay? So, moving on, let's take the lesson of the sun and the planets. This is too far, but it's somehow very connected. Right? The sun, always at the center. Right? The planets are moving around it, and then based on study and then based on books, there is a gravitational pull from the sun that's keeping this planet moving at the same direction. God is like the sun, and planet are like family. We can only move straight from our orbit if we stay on the gravitational pull of the sun. Right? The sun is also the head of the family. And the planets are our children. So, let us raise our children to be children of God. Right? Children of God means walk His way and live according to His commandment. Right? Blessedness or happiness is what we have, or the places we go, or the money we make. This is wrong. Right? It comes because a person is in the gravitational pull of God. And it comes when we fear God and take Him seriously. So, lastly, and I want everyone, including me, to claim. So, 3 things will happen because of this, and let us claim this for our family. Number 1, God takes care of our fortune and our wealth. Number 2, He will take care of our feelings. And number 3, He takes care of our home. So, have a blessed Sunday.